Yeah, let us discuss again on how to come to Finland. I've gotten a couple of messages again, over 50 messages, and almost all of them are directing towards how can I come to Finland? What are the process to come to Finland? I've made videos before, but it seems like some people did not see the video or something like that. But let me give another in-depth uh, explanation on ways you can come to Finland from any country you are. So many people here are in different countries, but due to how difficult the country they are is, they are really trying to relocate from where they are to another to Finland. So here I'm going to give you steps what you will do for you to come to Finland. And like I always say, I don't encourage people to use agent when coming to Finland. Why? Because you don't need agent to come to Finland. Finland application process is very simple and easy to process. It is only difficult when you don't have the required documents. So once you have the required document and you have the money needed, you can easily process it and you will get the visa. So now, I'll tell you the pro and cons of coming to Finland, like the advantages and disadvantages. But first of all, let me tell you ways you can come to Finland. And I will give you all the links you need to search for any of these things I'm telling you. Maybe on the comment section, I'll post all the whole link, both where you can get anything you want so far the application is concerned, so that you can be able to do it on your own. What you need is just cool down, calm down, and make your research by yourself. The where it is difficult is if you don't know the right place to research. So I'm going to make it easy for you by giving you all the links you need, so you can do it by yourself. Don't pay anybody because they will scam you. You don't need agent to come to Finland. First of all, this person asked me, "Good day, dear brother. I met your page here on Facebook and I follow you. Please, bro, can you help me out? I want to know the process of applying for Finland study visa, postgraduate studies precisely." So, how can you apply for Finland study visa? First of all, for you to apply for Finland study visa, which is the most easiest visa you can get, is the study visa. First of all, you cannot just wake up and start applying for Finland study visa. The first thing you need to do is what? You need to secure an admission in any of the Finnish universities or vocational schools. But if you are going for postgraduate, you need to secure admission in Finnish universities. Once you've secured the admission, you already step ahead of getting your visa. That's the first step. So once you secure your admission, you then use the admission letter and go for the application of the visa. The comment I'm going to drop, you will see the link to apply for any of the Finnish university. In here in Finland, it's only one website you can apply for all the whole schools in Finland. So it's not like you go to this school, you apply in their website, you go to this school, you apply in. No, it's only in one website you can apply in any of the school you want to study. So, and still there are some schools that gives 100% scholarship for their masters. Though there are few, but there are many of them that you can see get. If you go to the website, if you check the amount required to study this course, you will see. But the only thing is that you need to merit the criteria for you to get admission. So I will give you the link there. You search for admission. When you get admission, you then use your study certificate, your admission letter, and apply. Stay on the comment section. I'll drop the link where you can go and start the application. Enter finland.fi or migrate.fi. I'll write it down. Are you getting it? So when you do that, remember, if you're coming as a student, you are required to have at least 6,720 euros for your upkeep. And this is where the problem lies when you want to come to Finland. You might have this money, but they will deny you a visa. Do you know why? Finland is not interested on how much you have. The immigration is not interested on how much do you have. What they are interested in is how did you get this money you have? So they are much interested in knowing the source of that money more than the amount you have. So if you tell Finnish embassy now that this money you are having, you sold your land and you get this money, they're expecting you to give them, to provide the CFO of the land showing that you are the owner of it. So they will go in detail to scrutinize you, to make sure that this money is genuine, and you provide the CFO of the land. If you tell Finnish immigration that you sold your car, that's where you got this money, they will ask for the proof of ownership of the car, so many of the documents of the car showing that you are the legal owner of this, yeah, which are verifiable documents. So if you hear that a student, they deny this student visa, just know that 99% of the reason why they denied that visa is because the person could not prove the source of the money. And you cannot just come today, like the account statement of account you submit to them, when they look at it and see that a huge money just dropped in your account, they will call you back and ask you to provide additional documents where the source of this money that dropped in your account like this came from. But if this money has been money you've saved for more than 5 months, it will not raise much concern, because they will ask you for your 3 months statement of account. They'll see that you've been saving this money, or you have a good source of income. You are a business person, you have money, you are a business, you might even have 100 million naira as a business person, where they know, like everybody knows you be a business person, and they go see deny you. They go see tell you, say provide the tax you are paying for that your business. So far you cannot provide your tax document showing how much you are paying as tax, they will deny you. That is Finnish embassy for you. So they are not interested whether do you have this money. They are much interested that this money you have, how did you get this money, and you have to prove it. So once you will be able to prove this, the source of this money, instantly you are getting your visa. So that's why I told you that you don't need agent. It's something that is very, very easy. The only problem you have is when you cannot be able to prove the source of the money you have. I don't know whether you're getting what I'm saying. So it is more easier to do this. Then I will round up for this study stuff. Then when you're applying, let me tell you, life in Finland currently is not easy. It's not easy. So when you're applying for school, always consider most of the schools that are in the big cities, because there's no job even in big cities currently now. Job is very, very scarce. Not to talk of when you go to all these small cities, maybe because their tuition fee is much cheaper than the one in the big cities. You go there, you will not see any job. That is how life is now in Finland. Very difficult to have job. Are you getting it? And another thing you need to consider is that it is very difficult or nearly impossible for you to be able to work out your tuition fee here in Finland as a student in 1 year. So if you are coming to study in Finland, know that you must have serious backup. Or let's say na scholarship they come from. Like personally now, anybody who won't come study for Finland, I can advise you, if you know be scholarship, no come. Because I can vividly tell you that it is nearly impossible for you to be able to work out the amount you are going to pay in tuition fee in 1 year in this country. It's not possible. Because you might even come here 6 months, you never get job. You might even get job, come with job where they give you just like 10 hours in a week, which doesn't make sense. You cannot even pay your rent. So this country is very, very tight now, and the government is doing everything possible to tighten their borders and all those things with different rules. So in essence, currently, there is a serious reformation in their immigration policy. I even read another one today. That is like, I don't know how I can even explain it. To the extent that they are raising the amount of money you can make in a month before you can get your work permit here. Maybe you're already in the country as a student or as anything, or you're even working. That the minimum amount you can earn to maintain your work permit, they now want to increase it again. Imagine increasing the minimum amount you can be making in a month to maintain your work permit, increasing it again in a country that people are crying that they don't see job, they don't have job, all those kind of things. So it's very, very soon now, maybe they'll start sending people back home because they will not be able to merit that kind of amount every month to be able to maintain their work permit. They will start sending people home. So things are becoming to turn difficult. Another rules they are bringing out now is that, assuming you are coming as an undergraduate, your studies is 3.5 years. The rule they are introducing now is that you must pay for the 3.5 years tuition fee once before you can be able to come here. So how possible is it? How much do you have at home that you will come and pay 3 years tuition fee at once before you can come? How much are you going to make here if you come? So these are the things you need to check. Personally, I will not tell you not to come. I will not tell you to come, but I just need to tell you the truth. And this is nothing but the truth. So it is not left for you to decide, what do I want to do? Are you getting it? What do I want to do? So thirdly is that if you are coming as, like, some people are asking, is there a job in Finland? This person asked me, can you help me to come to Finland? Is there any job? Situation in Sri Lanka is difficult. How will I apply visa and move from Sri Lanka to Finland? I am from Nigeria, Igbo speaking tribe. So coming to Finland to work, I will not tell you that it is not possible, but I will tell you that it is nearly impossible that you can come to Finland just to work. It is nearly impossible. Do you know why? I have said this thing before. The reason is that there is scarcity of job currently now in Finland, especially for those who don't speak their language, which is Finnish. So if you cannot speak Finnish, you might be frustrated here because you will not have job. You will search for job on the internet, and you will see a lot of jobs, but once you apply, what the response you get later is, unfortunately, after selecting, we couldn't proceed with you, all those kinds. This is what we'll be getting every time. I don't want to share my email. You see that is the commonest thing you get whenever you apply for job. Even yesterday, yesterday evening, I still got an email telling me, unfortunately, because I was trying to, this is summer, I'm already on break, I'm trying to get another job and add to what I was doing, so that but what you'll be seeing is, unfortunately, there are many people who have been here for 6 months, they've not earned €1 in this country, they still depend back home. So things are becoming difficult. I understand that in other countries things are difficult, and that's why majority of people who are in my inbox wants to leave their country and come to Finland. But the truth I want to tell you, if you have anybody in Finland, if the person will open up for you, the person will tell you that things are very difficult in Finland now, especially for those coming in new. Like any job you have in Finland now, you are holding it tight, because once you lose it, it will be difficult. So if you don't know their language, nothing for you. Even normal cleaning, like people wey dey clean, wey be saying na cleaning they do, cleaning no even dey again sef. Most of the company wey dey give cleaning job sef go even require you to speak their language. Wetin you carry language dey do for where you dey clean ground? But na all those things na wetin this their new government dey do. Even some things are not happy that their government are bringing laws that are trying to frustrate immigrants. That is the reason why couple of times they've been protesting. You see hundreds, thousands of them protesting, but it be like saying they just dey like Nigeria, where we say protest no dey work anything, because if protest dey work, the kind of protest wey these people don do here make this government fit reverse all their laws wey they don make against immigrants. They for don do am. And see, another thing that contributed to lack of job here is that this their new government, they changed government, and since when they changed their government, and when all these kind of things started happening, everything started being difficult. Are you getting it? So this their new government. Previously here now, if you don't have job as a Finn or as somebody who have lived here for long, the government will be paying you every month. The government will even be paying your rent self. That is how good this country is. They cater for you everything. You see that many people are now lazy self. They don't go to work again because they know that end of the month, government will pay their rent and give them small money to eat. So it has made so many people, especially their people, to be very lazy. But now the government has come now, the new government has come now to cut those benefits. So when these benefits are being removed, some of these benefits are being removed to some level, to some degree. Like if they are giving you 800 euros before, maybe by now they're going to give you 400 euros or something like that. You see that it cannot be able to do anything for you, cannot be able to pay your rent, all those kind of things. So even those people are trying to sit up looking for jobs. So there is scarcity of jobs because so many people are looking for jobs now. Those people who depend on the government, some people their husband are working, then they are, as a wife they will not work again. They will just be collecting money from government. But now when government don come say this kind thing we no go fit dey do am again, everybody don dey find job, so job no dey anywhere. If you do shakara side, dem go pursue for the one wey you dey do. You get? So these are the few things I can tell you currently now about Finland. And any agent wey dey tell you say e fit give you work permit make you come to Finland, run away. The agent dey deceive you, na lie. People wey dey here never get job. Na agent wey dey another country go come give you job here. The only possible way you can get job here is that you have your brother that has a company here. Maybe the person can offer you a job. That's the only way you can be able to get job here outside of Nigeria. Any other ways are very difficult and it might not be possible. I will not tell that it is totally impossible, but I'm very sure that it is 99% impossible unless you have a very high skill, like a very high profession career, where you say then another foreign company where they here, they even invite you, make you come. You get? Maybe US company or British company where they here now go fit don't see your CV, think say this person dey relevant to this company, they go just employ you from there. But if no be that, it is not even possible. Like, you know, it's easy. Ask anybody. But that does not mean that you shouldn't try. If you think that what I said now is what you can be able to do, you can give it a try. Thank you. If you have any other question, you can say drop.